logicpro.com. Today we're going to look at installing Logic Pro 9. So I place the disk in the drive and it shows up on the desktop. And how fast your disk drive is quite frankly how quickly it moves through this. At this point, if you have older versions of Final Cut Studio or Final Cut or Soundtrack Compressor, things like that, it will warn you that there may be some incompatibilities with these products. So we're going to click OK. Now here you have a list of everything that installs: Logic Pro 9, Main Stage, Soundtrack Pro 3, Studio Instruments, Sound Effects, Wave Burner 1.6, Compressor 3.5, Jam Pack Collection, Impulse Response Utility, and the Apple Loop Utility is what is actually going to install. So let's go ahead and continue and allow this to spin up. Make sure we agree to the license. Agree. And let's put in the serial number. So we're going to put in this information. Now obviously you would put your information here, but I always do that for my information. And let's go ahead and grab the serial number. Now I always take my serial numbers and I usually put them into a text document and save a text document with all my, it's easier to cut and paste. We'll continue. And here we have the options for Logic is going to install and it's checked. Main Stage is going to install and it's checked. It looks like it's going to skip Soundtrack Pro and skip Compressor, and that's okay. Wave Burner is going to install. In the Logic Studio content, you see a list of all the things that are going to install. Now, if you don't have enough space on your computer, you can uncheck these items, and this is customizing your install. You can install them afterwards if you choose to, but there is an option to go through and uncheck these items. So I am today going to do a full install of all the items that's available to me. So let's hit continue. Here it tells you which disks that you will need to have ready because I'm doing a full install. We have a number of disks here that do need to be ready and available for the install. So let's continue and install. And your password for your computer to install the software. And it prepares and begins the install. Now again, depending on your speed of your computer and the speed of your disk drive, this could take an hour or longer. So as this thing takes its time, I'll give it a couple minutes. Okay, so it's asked for the disk 2 or audio disk content, so I placed that disk in. With the percentage that we're at, it's looking that my system will install it. It looks like over an hour. So as I place other disks in, I'll check in on the video. So it continually asks for the disks. Here it's asking for audio content 2. Place the disk in the drive and continue. So after the packages of disks, all the jam packs and content, it then asks for the additional content, which is another disk. Essentially let that thing install. Looks like we got about 4 minutes of that, and looks like surround sound impulses. Now, I did almost a full install here. There was a few things that did not install based on what I had previously installed, which was my Soundtrack Pro application. We're going to let this thing go for just a little while and see what happens at the end. Okay, so reminiscent from the old school installers when we were kids installing the next disk, it goes back to the original disk 1, which is the white disk. Make sure you go ahead and pull the white disk and put that back in. This actually did this in Logic 8 as well, so when you put this disk in, it should just basically run a quick little verification, and once the verification goes through using the disk, it should actually finish up the install. So let's have a look. There we go. And install succeeded. And that is installing Logic Pro 9.